Oh my God, got the same bloody problem here. Okay, I'm over it. I'm retiring. Oh, well, hello, good morning. How are you going today? It is so good to see you. Now, you're probably wondering, why is there this Z7 and this 85mm Z 1.8 lens sitting in the left of your frame? Well, it's for a very good reason. About 6 months ago, I made this film here all about this lens, and lots of people asked me, could I please make a follow-up film which compared the F version with the Z version. Now, I don't own the F 1.8 85, but I do own the F 85 1.4. So we are going to compare them today at this beautiful location down here at the bathing boxes. Check it out. It's a beautiful still morning, perfect day. Oh, the water is as flat as a tack. It is gorgeous. So let's get shooting some of this gorgeous, gorgeous weather. All right, let's do it. As I said in the intro, we've created this special rig for today. What we've got here is the Z50 on the end of an arm, Z7. Here is the 85mm 1.8 Z, and here is my 85mm 1.4 F, the latest version, which is maybe more than 10 years old these days, with of course the F to Z adapter. So let's shoot some stills and some video. Nice depth of field. I'm going to set this up on the ground so that we get the same shot from each camera. All right, so what I'm going for here is a low angle so that we can get the foreground, and that's looking lovely. So we're quickly going to swap over. I wouldn't normally recommend putting camera gear on areas that are normally submerged. Let's hope my whole rig doesn't fall over when I take this weight off it. That's good, isn't it? All right, we're now going to get this shot with the I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well. And luckily the filter's there, see? An advantage of always having your filters on. Oh, my rig is not going to work, Mark, with this business. Viewers, there you go, the F to Z. It does have its downsides. Here's one of them. I can't mount. I can't mount and dismount, so we're going to have to rebuild this all from scratch. Okay, we'll be back in a minute. Alrighty, well here we are with the 85mm and the 85mm. 85mm Z 1.8, 85mm F 1.4 with the F to Z adapter. So here we are at 1/8,000th of a second at 1.8 to get the exposure. So this shooting into the sun is, well, there's lots of sun. Okay, let's do that. Got one. That's that one. Now we're going to swap lenses. Oh my God, got the same bloody problem here. Okay, I'm over it. I'm retiring. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is the frame will be slightly different, and I'm going to get a tripod mount for this as well. So we're going to have to tripod mount. Anyway, the frame will change ever so slightly. I'm just going to run to the van and get another tripod mount so we can do a quick change. Very annoying. Back in the tick. So we're going to put this, on the bottom of this so we can do a reasonably quick change. Not quite what I wanted. So the F to Z adapter has just been made a bit too big, and it scrapes on tripod mounts, and it makes the sort of thing we're doing here right now, which is flipping quickly between Z native and non-native lenses when on tripod. Actually, it makes it slow and difficult. Anyway, you're now going to watch me try and not drop something. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's a fail by Nikon. I'm pretty disappointed. Can you just hold that for a second? Yep. So we have to put this on after we've mounted it. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, ridiculous. That is ridiculous. This is going well, isn't it? So far. Okay, it's going great. Those of you who are sharp out there, you might have noticed that we started this clip this morning and the light's completely moved. And that's because I forgot this one thing here, this hard drive. Hold it a second. I can do this. I've done way more lenses and camera changes in way tougher conditions. It's just, I'm usually not being filmed. Anyway, we finally did it. Oh no, we didn't. This is ridiculous. Okay, there's going to be no quick changing. I was going to do 3 shots. We might end up only doing 2. Who knows? Anyway, okay, let's get the shot. Here we go.
Even so, as you've probably worked out, this video didn't go to plan. We still did get some stills that start to share with us what the fundamental differences are between the F and the Z. Now, what we're looking at here is the F mount version. We can see it over here, the AFS 85 1.4. And what I want to show you right here, this is the shots taken just beforehand. This is the 85Z version. Now, as you know, we were having some problems getting our frames similar, but at the end of the day, the lighting is similar, the exposure is similar, and so on. Let's just have a look here. We've got 1/8000 at 1.8. And here we have 1/8000 at 1.8. So they are the same settings on the same camera within just a few moments of each other. But the fundamental differences are we're shooting directly into the sun and we are getting absolutely no chromatic aberration, no distortions, no anything going on here. This looks like a painting. This just looks absolutely superb on the Z. But here, look at this fringing. This is not being controlled at all. You can even see remnants of it over here on the side. But this, look at all this green business. That doesn't exist. And it doesn't exist in reality, and it doesn't exist on the Z version. So that is a fundamental difference between these two lenses. And if there was one thing that was worth showing off, it's that. Now, we can look at various other copies, various other shots at the same place, all with the Z lens, and none of them are displaying that issue. But we go down here, these are all F. Look over here, this is still the original AFS version. Same problem appears again and again. And then you bring the whole thing into focus and it gets worse, sort of. But there it is. Nice shot. I do like that shot. It's very Mad Max, very apocalyptic, but not being controlled in the same way that the Z does it.
So here we are now. This guy's setting up a shot in our shot. That's, look, you always know that you're on a good thing when someone's setting up their shot in your shot. That's a win, I'd say. But chromatic aberration's full on, as we can see there in the Ninja. I'm really happy with how this is going. Now what we're going to do is change positions so people don't get in our frame again. Let's go. Alright, so here we are shooting the foreground. Now we'll do some stills. Battery's gone flat, perfect timing. It's just, we're living the dream. Alright, here we go, we're back in business. That was quick. Shooting, oh, this battery's flat as well. That's great.
Here's another shot when we got down to the water's edge. Again, we are still on the 1.4, as we can see here. And we've got all this green going on here. And then we get to the Z and that just simply disappears. So just to go back, Again, this is the 1.4. I'm just trying to get timeline. There you go. So that's when we went from one to the other. Shooting the foreground. The exposure again is the same. That might, but this is how I couldn't get the shot the same. Since we did this video, I think I've worked out a way to mount everything so we can actually pull this off. So I will be making this video again, but again, the way that fringing, and we can see this green business and the purple business is being handled with the Z lens, is just far superior. And again, these are on the same settings. And if we look at the time, this is at 5:50, and this is 5 minutes and 4 seconds later. The sun is still up, as we can see. Things haven't changed very much, but that is a different result. Yep. Okay, well, I think that's what's most telling, is when we're shooting into the sun.
Well, I tell you, these technical tests, I'm so good at them. We're going really well. Oh, come on, Horizon, where are you? There you are. Couple of stills. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's swap lenses again. Oh, I've put this on. I've got to put it on the camera first. I can't believe how annoying this is. Just ridiculous. So bad. It's supposed to be a quick change, so the shots feel the same. Well, they're not going to be the same at this time of day, are they? Yeah. Oh, recording, not recording. This thing is totally dropping frames. What's wrong with it? How could I have damaged it already? I only just started using it. Okay, we've done that one, and then we're going to go... don't stop. Now, one advantage of putting your F lenses... Why has my joystick stopped working? For God's sakes. This thing's just locked up. Oh, okay, we'll turn you off. We're not supposed to be able to record on the Ninja and the camera, but we are. Don't know how. Don't know how that's happening. Weird. It doesn't look straight, but I actually checked the horizon. It's perfectly straight. All right, let's move to our final destination. And off and off. Okay, after a quick battery change, still rolling, and all right, so here we are at F 1.8. You can see the readings down the bottom. Now we are going to do that with the other one. Hey, let's record this and see what we break. We're having a really good time of breaking stuff. So let's remember, we've got to take it off, take this off, then take the lens off, not let the Ninja fall to the ground, and plate on. Good to go. Did I do that? I did it again because I was too busy yabbering. First we're going to do 1.8, focused on the bathing box. Waiting on background, waiting on background. Come on, dude, just walk to your left, walk to your left, walk to your left, walk to your left. Yeah, keep going, keep going. A bit more on that trajectory. Oh, no. You know, one of the hardest things of shooting in public is you have to wait. You have to wait for people. It's not like you can just get a lasso and... Look, I've thought about it. People have just jumped straight into my frame. Oh, they're going for the 14 different poses. One on the step, one not on the step, one doing a backflip. Here's a busy spot. Busy, busy, busy. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Love it. Love it. Yeah, no, don't love it. Yeah, just gonna get straight into my shot. I think it's good. Thanks for that. Yeah, great. Looked at me. Good hard long look actually. And then just boom, straight into it. I couldn't resist squeezing off a final shot as the city starts to twinkle. And we are on the 1.8. Okay, we're going to go to DX. Have a look at this in DX. Get a bit of reach. So by going to DX, obviously the 85mm 1.5, that's 42.5 on top of 85. What does that take us to? That takes us to 127.5, is that right? Something like that. So that's the lens we've got running right now. Now we'll just squeeze off a still. All right, here we go. Cut.
I love this image here, but there was one thing that I didn't like about it, so I decided to jump into Photoshop, which is something I rarely do. But I loved it so much, and I disliked this part so much. Can you see what I've done differently on this image? Yes, that's right. I've removed the wheelie bin. Don't love the wheelie bin, and I think the image on the right is much clearer, much more open. The sense of space and the sense of vista is so much more powerful, and you just simply cannot get this shot, including the bathing boxes and the city behind, from ground level any other way. So this is what I did. Would you like to see a video on how I did it? Let me know in the comments.
Thank you so much for being here today. We got through it, the 85mm 1.4 and the 85mm 1.8, the F and the Z, giving you a little bit of an idea how do they compare. One is like worth about $2,000 to $3,000 in this country new, and the other one's worth about $1,200, $1,400. So again, that 1.8, it could prove to be the shizzle. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for being here. It's been so lovely to see you. If this is your first time here, please subscribe. Please share. It makes us all smarter. Please like. And if you want to watch over 200 episodes right now, you can just click on the Meadow and Photography down there. All right.
Add further insult to injury. This was the day that I dropped the 20mm Z 1.8 along with the Z6. You may well have seen the video. Here it is here. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Sad day.